Hey again. So if you remember when we started this sequence about resolutions, we spoke about the three things that you need to accomplish in order to make a resolution, in order for it to be successful. Where you're at, where do you want to go, and why you want to get there. And we spoke about extensively about where you're at. And if you missed that video, you really want to listen to the previous two videos talking about where you are at. It is by far the most fundamental aspect that people miss. And it messes up the whole sequence, the whole process of trying to accomplish a goal. They don't realize why they fail so much. They never really decided where they're at. It's similar to somebody who wants to lose weight. I know weight loss is a very big topic January 1st. And they're afraid to get on the scale. They don't know where they're at. Well, how do you know that you want to lose 50 pounds? They never checked their waist size. Well, I was a 54 waist. I was a 54 waist, and now I'm a 38 waist. Kept that off for 20 years. I know my waist size. I know my weight. I know exactly where I'm at, and I'm very content. Do I want more? Yeah, I think it's just human nature that we always want more. There's nothing wrong with wanting more, and this is another concept that hopefully will help. People believe that if I want more, that's a negative thing. That means that I'm not content with what I have. That you can't have your cake and eat it. Of course you can have your cake and eat it. How else are you going to eat it if you don't have it? You can have your cake and eat it. Absolutely. You can have the best of both worlds. Where are you at does not mean that you can't have more. You can want more and desire more. There's nothing wrong with wanting. It's a beautiful thing about life to have goals, to want to accomplish. To be successful. Why not? It doesn't matter what it is that you personally want. One of the biggest things is not to compare your success with other people's. You will fail miserably. So that's why in the previous video, we spoke about deciding where you're at. Where were you when you decided what you wanted to do and you accomplished it? That's the where you were at. Now you know where you are at. Where do you want to go? This is going to be so much easier for you to determine where you want to go, because people do two things. We either live with scarcity. Oh, I just want a little bit. I remember my coach used to tell me that my God would show up every day with a tractor trailer of blessings to my house, and I would walk out with my little teaspoon. Can I have my little share? I didn't believe in myself, so I just wanted a little bit. So sometimes we don't ask for what we really, really want. And then sometimes we go to the other extreme, which I also did, and we fantasize and we talk about delusional things. I want to be a billionaire in a year. Okay, nobody's a billionaire in a year unless you're a billionaire now. Or if you're a 900 millionaire now, you can be a billionaire next year. But the average individual, not the 1%, are not going to be billionaires in a year. It doesn't happen. It takes time. You got to be realistic. You can only be realistic when you know where you are at. That's why the where you're at is so fundamental. Now you can decide, not based on what other people want, not based on what other people do. Follow trends, you will never be happy. What do you want? Now, if you know where you're at, it's going to be so much easier to determine what you want. These seem very simple concepts, and they are, but they are not always easy. What do you want? Where do you want to go?